One can only imagine how stunned Michael Mitchell was to receive a notice from his condo board demanding that he remove a supposedly unsightly object from the front of his Ottawa home, and that offensive object was none other than a Canadian flag. Yes, the maple leaf was flapping just above Mr. Mitchell's garage. Does one salute or call 1-800-GOT-JUNK? Well, apparently it is the latter, according to Ottawa-based AXIA Property Management, because, well, the rules are the rules, and flying a flag at this condo has run afoul of their precious condo rules. How awful is that? Actually, it gets much worse. Michael Mitchell is a major in the Royal Canadian Air Force. He served all over Canada and had an 8-month tour of duty in Afghanistan. His father and grandfather were also military men. The irony is both perverse and profound. Major Mitchell can put his life on the line defending our country while toiling under this flag, but AXIA Property Management would prefer if he wouldn't fly his flag on their property. Again, how weird is that? The saga begins last Dominion Day when Major Mitchell decided to show his patriotism for the true North strong and free by affixing a flagpole to his property in order to display his Canadian flag. And there it remained for some 8 months, no problem, but apparently, according to media reports, the condo management company, AXIA, received a complaint that the flag was in violation of the rules. Yes, someone, for whatever reason, was offended or triggered or perturbed or slighted by the very sight of the maple leaf flapping in the wind. And as for the condo board, well, they must uphold the complaint because, well, it's right there in the rule book, isn't it? Namely, quote, no structure or appearance shall be erected on or fastened to any unit, end quote. So in other words, it wasn't so much the flag, but the flagpole that was running afoul of AXIA's sacred condo rules. Just one hitch, though. How does one respectfully display a national flag without the use of a flagpole? I think they call this a catch-22 in the military. As for Major Mitchell, he says he feels sad that he can't put a flag up in the front of his own house. And it is sad. It is sad that someone would complain about the Canadian flag, and it is nothing short of tragic that a management company would uphold that complaint. We are talking about the flag of our great nation, and it is a symbol for what our nation stands for. It is not a pirate flag or a flag depicting the likeness of Mickey Mouse. It is the Canadian flag. It's not some rag that needs to be disposed of. Major Mitchell, like the military man he is not retreating though. He's open to a compromise and hopes that such a compromise can indeed be reached. But in the meantime, the flag is staying put. He had this to say to CTV, quote, I'm not going to back down from this. I'm going to fight this to the very end, end quote. Besides, there seems to be some glaring inconsistency in terms of how AXIA enforces its rules. Major Mitchell notes how he and his wife took a walk around the condo community and noticed there were approximately 30 other houses with stuff attached to the front of their houses. We reached out to the property management company, but we suspect that hundreds, if not thousands of Canadians have done so too. For when we called, we received an automated recording noting that the number was temporarily unavailable and no email address is listed on the website either. In any event, we think this is an outrage. And AXIA can run, but they cannot hide, which is why we've started a new petition, flagfreedom.com. Please sign this petition to let AXIA know that the Canadian flag is more than a mere piece of fabric. It is something that Canadians have died under in numerous conflicts around the globe in order to protect the rights and freedoms that individuals and even corporations like AXIA enjoy today. Is it too much to ask that a military man with more than 25 years of service under his belt is able to display a Canadian flag from his own home? We don't think so. And we doubt you think so either. So sign our petition at flagfreedom.com, and even if it means driving to Ottawa to present this to the people who are ducking and covering at AXIA right now, we shall do so. Thank you. Hey folks, do you care about the Canadian flag? Do you care about those who serve in the Canadian Armed Forces? If so, please go to flagfreedom.com, that's flagfreedom.com, and sign our petition to allow Major Mitchell to fly his Canadian flag from his own home.